Hi, this video I'm gonna kind of get personal with you, personal as in sharing a few things, my writing. I'm not really going to read anything, but I'm going to share some of my journals. Journaling is very important to me. I've done it since I was like 13, 14. Well, I just want to say thank you to Jennifer P. You know who you are. Left me a comment last night on my video, my vlog, where I wasn't very cheery and having anxiety. And I really appreciate what she said. So I just want to thank you personally. And I told you that I would write in my journal what the quote that you gave me, and it's right here. I don't know if you can see it. If God brought you to it, He'll bring you through it. So I wanted that in there to remind me, and it's very true, because a lot of times I think, am I ever going to get over this? And it's like, no, you don't exactly get over things, you get through them, because there's always going to be wounds and memories and sadness and bad thoughts about things that you go through. And so that's why I don't think you can necessarily ever get over things. Like, for example, I'll never be over my dad dying, but I've gotten through it, and I'm still getting through it. So anyway, I used to have a journal that was actually like a little diary with a lock on it. I don't like the word diary for some reason, so that's why I call it a journal. And I had it, and it was just a stupid young teenage journal. I wrote stupid little things in it that I didn't want anybody to find, and I hid it. And one day my mom was mad at me, and she saw it, and she grabbed it and threw it and broke the lock. And so that made me even more paranoid that people were going to find out what I wrote in there. So what I did was I kind of kept it for a while, but then because I was so paranoid about people finding out things I wrote, that I destroyed it. Like, I took it and tore the whole thing up in tiny bits of paper. And now I hate that I did that, because I really would like to have that journal back and read it. But oh well. So this one is just like an old composition book I've had since I was 19, I think I want to say. 1994. Actually, it was since I was, that was the year I graduated, 1994. So I want to say that it is, wow, I was 17. So I had this since I was 17, going into 18, and it's just really messy. My writing was horrible back then. I just wrote some really bad stuff in here. This is like really not confident, and just kind of really stupid and really dorky stuff. I even wrote that I was the queen of the dorks in here. So yeah, the pages are falling out and stuff, and it's just really crazy. I even wrote down the last time I read this was November 3rd, 2010. That's funny, because once in a while I go back and read my own journal. So that is my second journal that I wrote in my life. And then I had this one, which, let's see. This was written, sorry, I just got hair, in 94 also, but it was September of 94, which is the September after I graduated. And this was when I was going on a trip to Virginia, and I lived there for 2 months with my sister's friend. And yeah, so this is just a crazy journal. There's so much in here. There's so many different feelings and experiences and drawings. I used to love to draw peace signs and hearts. I used to draw these people that were like really happy faced people. My drawing has improved since then, I hope to say. I drew pictures of the places that I saw on the road, like in Chicago there's this rest stop that had a McDonald's above the bridge. I know it looks like a child's drawing, it's horrible. But, yeah. Let's see, drawings. So yeah, I had a lot of fun writing in that one. My writing seemed to improve some since that first journal. Now this one has tons of stickers all over it. Kathy stickers. This one says this is the private twisted property of Kim. Go away. As if I thought that that would keep someone away. I just wrote all over this one. Everywhere. Every inch I wrote on. I said horrible things about myself too. Like, I suck and loser and I'm lame and depressed and I'm slob and I'm a moron, and you know, it's just, I was at a very bad place with my self-esteem at that time. This was a year later. This was 1995. Here's a picture I drew where I traced my hand, and then I drew things. See, I've always been kind of gothy, like stuff like that. I actually wrote a list about the things that I like, the good and the bad things about myself. That's always funny to look at. But yeah, there's a lot of things in here. There's a picture I drew of my outfit I got after graduation. There's another hand that I drew with spider webs and stuff. I should make another one of those sometime. It's pretty cool, actually. These are poems for the moronic soul that I wrote. And there's actually poetry in here that I wrote back then. Lots of stuff. And then I did like some of my own vocabulary words. I made this really stupid, okay, this is really dorky. I'm letting you in on a really dorky secret. I made something called the Pathetic Personals. And so I would write things, I'll give you an example of one. I wrote things like for somebody who is like completely down on themselves, like a personal ad that they would put out. A underachieving loser seeks the same for fun and friendship, enjoys lots of different music, poetry, and art. Looking for something to do in this black hole of boredom town. Interested in looking for someone to hang out with that won't patronize my dark side. I have no role models because everyone lets me down. I was one of them. Battered shame spiral victim without a brain, looking for a brain-dead sloth who can sit around and rag about our sucky lives, our unrealistic hopes, dreams, wishes, and thoughts. Come share your mystic mind with me. And these are just so stupid, I know, but I kind of like them still. I like the words that I used. One more, just for the heck of it. Demented soul seeks another affected by chronic boredom. I refuse to grow up and will always do the opposite despite authority. Come to my sanctuary and share my sacred addictions, and we will talk about the moronic idiocracy of the universe. Oh my goodness. Oh, did I mention I love the sound of nails scratching on a blackboard? Honestly, I do. It bugs a lot of people, but I like that sound. There's just something about it. It's just, I like it. I know I'm weird. So that was, yeah, and then I just had more poems in there. And so that was my messy third, actually. I'm not going to count that first journal because it destroyed, so I'll just say that's my third journal. So then I have this one, which is kind of a weird book because my friend got it for me as a gift, a friend a long time ago that I lost touch with, and she didn't realize that it was actually like a wedding album, and I hated it. At the time, I hated anything having to do with weddings or relationships or love because I hated everything, and I didn't think I was ever going to have anybody. So I put things on it like Mr. Yuck sticker and wrote Yuck Foo on it. figure it out yet, fool. And I said, does she still exist? 9/24/2009. I don't know what that means now. Honestly, I don't. But anyway, this is one of the journals that has some of the worst stuff about myself in it. Some really deep, dark things. And I'm not talking about gothy things or anything. I'm just talking about really dark thoughts that I had. And times where I felt suicidal and very, very, very down and not good to myself at all. So it's not really anything that I feel like sharing too much, but I'm just kind of flipping through it to see what I have here. I have some of my best poems in here, though, because some of my darkest things are some of the best, writings I have. A lot of things about insanity. But I have some really stupid songs that I tried to write. I always thought it'd be cool to have this band. Another completely dorky secret from me. I always wanted a band called Chronic Boredom. Yeah, I wrote it really weird. I thought that would be like the coolest name for a band, and I wrote all these songs about how horrible life was. And let's see. It's just an interesting time of my life. It was, let's see, what the first date was, 1996 to 2000 is what this journal was. And yeah, so I drew some weird pictures in here, really weird pictures. So that's the really dark stuff. Just to give you an example of it, my last poem in here is, I am dead inside, nowhere to hide, accepting my own self-loathing. While my mind is exploding, I start the reloading. It's gonna make such a pretty mess. Cold steel, meet my temple, get acquainted, become friends, and in return you can plan my bitter end. Feels so right to do this tonight. No, it's not selfish, it's a favor to society since they can't stand the sight of me. I'll be gone wherever religion puts me, hot or cold or happy, but it won't matter because I won't feel anything anymore. No longer will I have to hide because I am dead inside. So that kind of gives you an idea of where I was during this journal. I guess, okay, this one is actually a journal I bought for my mom. I wanted her to start journalizing. She didn't want to. She's not a writer. She's a reader, but she's not a writer. So she gave it back to me. So I was like, okay. And this one actually does have a little locky thing. I don't know where the lock is right now, but this one's a little better because this is when I became a Christian and my life was not like 360 or 180. It wasn't better per se, but my mindset was becoming a little better about myself and that I deserve to live. And so there's a lot of scripture written in the inside cover and a little angel sticker I made. And there's a lot of things about my struggles with my faith and such. And this is when I actually started pasting things inside my journal, like pictures and stuff. That's something I actually drew that on the computer in an old paint program. Yeah, so what year was this? This was 2000 to 2005. So this is a 5-year span here, and I don't write in every single day, but also in here are pets that died. I would write poems about my pets that died, and it was sad, like one about my little dog here, Corky, and then the cat, Shadow. And I know I drew pictures of both of them because I really miss them. And I know this is really sad, but this is her towel that she used to take a bath in, and I kept a piece of that towel. So that was a much better journal. Yeah, I have lots more. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I know this is a long video. Thanks for bearing with me. If you're interested, and keep watching. If you want to shut it off, that's okay, but I'm going to keep talking. So this is a cute little journal I bought for myself at Target one time. I thought it was really cute. I put cats on it. I put little stickery things inside. This was 2005 to, I want to say 2006. It's hard to find dates sometimes because I write long. 2007. Okay, so yeah. This one, I can't remember exactly what it was about, really. What was going on in my life. I think I was still having some struggles with my faith, but I was really trying to grow in my faith. And interesting, you know, there's some anger and frustration, of course, in here. There was this time where I was so lonely and wanted, okay, another dorky secret. I have tons. So lonely that I made myself a boyfriend on The Sims 2 named Daniel, which I still have somewhere, and me, and put us together, and had pictures of us and stuff. I love Daniel so much. I know I'm weird. So, yeah. So that was one dorky thing. There's some more pictures of us together. So yeah, that was that. Oh my goodness, this is horrible. I have this princess dress, an old picture of me, and I made it on The Sims, and I put him in that prince outfit, so that was us. Oh my goodness, I am a complete dork. If you want to unsubscribe from my channel right now because you didn't know exactly how dorky I am, feel free. More cute stickers. Now we move on to 2008. And I actually put my name Angel Leo in here for this one. I started on June 2008 and I ended it on July 2010. So this one actually, this one is pretty much about the time 2007 when I met Hugo, and I was really starting to come around, not only with my faith but my own confidence and feeling better about myself, and losing weight and exercising and all that good stuff. And I was just so happy. But before that, it was also the year that my dad died, so there's a lot of sad, depressing stuff about that too in here. There's a poem I wrote a few days after he died that I can't even read anymore. I mean, just even looking at the title of it, I call it Life Aftershocks. I'm just getting teary-eyed thinking about it. But there's stuff about Hugo in here, about, you know, good stuff. Like when he told me that he loved me, and when he came to visit me, and so just life in general. Let's see, this one is a very small journal which I actually designed myself. I have scrapbooking things and stuff I printed out from the computer. This cute little fairy that says leave me alone. It's a very tiny journal I got at the dollar store. I've got some pirates in there. I don't remember what, let's see. Okay, this is 2007, so I might have concurrently written in both of these journals. Sometimes I'll do that once in a while, because I'm eager to write in a new one. I was going through some rough times here too because of things with my friend and things that I'm still going through right now, but I also have a picture of Harvest Moon, my character's boyfriend, in that. And some more poems. I'm just trying to see if there's any major things in my life in here, but I don't think it was too bad of a journal other than going through some stuff. But still keeping my head up toward looking at God. Two more and I'll be done. This one is a cute journal. It says, "May the God of hope fill you with joy, all joy and peace." I got this one at Ross. I have no idea where I got that cute little thing, but every day is a happy rainbow. The horses. I started this one in 2010. It was not too long ago. And here I started really, again, pasting things in here that I wanted to keep and remember. Like, here's my plane ticket when I went to go see Hugo. That's in there. The first time. And all about the first time I was with Hugo in Detroit. A picture of us together. I'm embarrassing him right now, I know. I love that picture of us, though. There is stuff stuck together. These cute little stickers where you dress up dolls in here. I forgot about these. I just put them in there for the fun of it, you know, just in case I just wanted to. I put a whole bunch of fortunes I got from fortune cookies, ones that I really liked and applied to my life. This is really weird. This is a stick, right? So it's from a sparkler, one of those wooden sparklers from 4th of July, because I went downtown this one time to a fair, lake fair, and they had these people were doing this performance, and they were like talking about Vive la France and something like that. I don't remember what the play was about, but they handed people sparklers and I got one, and for some reason I just felt like that was really cool. I wanted to keep it. There's a lot of things on here. Me and Hugo and I am you. Lots and lots of stuff in here. Picture of Emily the Strange. Some more stuff that I was going through that really made me feel bad in here, but I got through it, and I put some My Little Ponies in there. Let's see if there's anything else important. Just basically, I decorated it a lot with stickers. In the back of the journal, I have a picture of Beast Boy, because that's Hugo and me, Raven. And me and Hugo buddy Poke characters. And then I had like just plans for things I wanted to make and drew out. And then I have a list of all my personas that I have here. And lastly is my journal now. This journal is really heavy because I have a lot of stuff in it. I have another sticker girl, like really punk goth girl. And this one I started in 2011 to present now. This is the one where I wrote that in. And I have some pictures. This is one of my favorite paintings. You know, I've had my ups and downs lately too. And I started another page of fortune cookies, fortunes, and then I have poems in here and things I drew, and things, where did that go? I did have the Addams Family in here, like I had Morticia and Gomez on one page and I can't find it, but oh yeah, here it is. It's Morticia and Gomez. Because I was talking about how much I love them, and I was talking about how at the time I was starting to really start to do more YouTube videos and how it was helping me feel more confident, and to bring out my gothy side and my style was helping me to feel better about myself and more confident and ironically closer to God. I know it sounds strange maybe to somebody, but so yeah, and I have this little bookmark in here to remember where I left off writing. So last time I wrote in here was actually on the 4th of this month. So yeah, those are all my journals, and thanks for listening and watching, and just wanted to share that with you guys. Do any of you guys journal? Leave a comment below. Leave a comment below if you have written a journal before, or you keep online journals, or you just really like to write, or if it helps you, or if you don't do it and you want to know how. I also have 2 online journals as well, and a journal on my tablet, so I'm just crazy about writing out my feelings. If I didn't have that outlet, I would go insane. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Later.